Well, you can make money on YouTube, but before you can do that, you have to be monetized. But I can show you how to get income without being monetized. Check it out. Hello everyone, Robert Fixit back here, and today I want to look at the specific subject of making money from YouTube without being monetized. Now, most people will say, I opened a YouTube account so that I can upload videos and I'll get 1 million views and then I'll make enough money to buy a house and all that stuff. And it's not like that, of course. It's actually pretty difficult. Unless you're good at it, I have seen people be pretty successful pretty quickly. But let's say you make your YouTube account and you upload your first video. So in order to make money from those videos, you have to be monetized. And in order to be monetized, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and you have to have 4,000 watch hours, which is difficult to do when you first start out. But before that happens, there are ways to make money from YouTube. Not YouTube specifically paying you, but using YouTube as a platform to make money. So there's many ways to make money without being monetized, but we're just going to go over a few here. There might be more that I'm not thinking of at the moment. This is just kind of off the cuff, what I recollect. And so easiest one is affiliate links or affiliate referrals. We'll go over that first. Then you have donation links or Patreon, subscriptions that are for people to subscribe to your content, but it's not through YouTube. You can't do that through YouTube until you get monetized, but you can have people subscribe to you outside of YouTube if you put your link in the description. Another way to make money, which is not really making money, but if you review a certain, if the category of your channel is very specific and you're reviewing products a lot, people will send you stuff or companies will reach out to you to review their product if it's that kind of channel. So let's look at the first category here, which is affiliate sales. And so what that means is you get a commission for referring a service or a product, which you can do day one on YouTube. There's nothing against that. So depending on what type of channel you have, that's the thing that you would refer. So the easiest one is Amazon affiliates. It's free to sign up. You make an account with Amazon, which would usually just be your same account. And then it puts you in this portal, right? And then anything you look up on Amazon, it could be something that you bought or it could be something that you were interested in. And then in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, there's an affiliate link maker. So it doesn't matter what it is. It could be a hairbrush, a tire, anything, shower curtain, whatever. You go in the upper left-hand corner and you click on the pull down and it gives you a link. And then on YouTube, you would make a video about that product. So the easiest way to do it is to make it a thing that you bought. So generally, you don't want to buy stuff to review because then you're just wasting money and you don't really get paid very much. So what I did at first and what some people do is anything that you bought for yourself could be any product. It does not have to be related to the channel, at least at first. You say, hey, look, I bought this item, whatever it is. You open the box, you show the quality, see if you like it or you don't like it. Actually, the ones that get more views are the ones that people don't like, which is funny. But you put your link in the description. If somebody clicks on that link and then they buy something, you get credit for it. Now, it doesn't have to be that item. If they click on the link and they get into Amazon, they look at that product and they say, well, I don't really want that product. But if for some reason they happen to buy something else, you still get commission on that. So it's perfect. And so, for example, I have another channel that I don't use anymore. And I was just specifically doing Amazon links on that channel. And the item that I was referring to was about $14. And some people did buy the item because I did a full review on it. And you get about 50 cents per sale on that item, which is, not very much, of course, but somebody else can buy it, somebody else can buy it, somebody else can buy it. It goes forever, and it's better than nothing, right? If nothing else, even if it's not actual income, it eventually, if the item is cheap enough, pays for the item. You get your money back. If you were to review, more expensive things, then of course you would get more money. I've noticed also that the really good YouTube channels, the big ones, they have tons of Amazon links in their description. They even have links to the items that they're using to record the video, like the camera, the mic, everything. And so if you do it enough, eventually there's going to be some sort of generated income. If I had to guess, for the average person, if you were just having a lot of links in there, you probably make the 50, maybe $100 a month. So that's the Amazon part, and it's free and easy, and I suggest that. Now let's talk about donation links and Patreon. So the channels that I've seen, it varies. The really big channels have a Patreon. So a Patreon lets people subscribe to you. And what does that mean? So they basically are paying a monthly fee to be a part of your group. Not on YouTube, it's in Patreon. So what some people will do is they'll make a video and it's only visible to Patreon members for the first day, and then it comes out on YouTube after. That will not necessarily work for a channel with one video. I'm just explaining how it works. So no, you're not going to make money from Patreon on day one, but you should still set it up to use in the future. You don't want to wait until you're a successful channel and then get a Patreon. You should have it from the beginning, because you want to put that link in every video. And if you have one video now, you can just copy and paste it to every video. But if you wait until you have 80 videos, then you have to go back in time and you have to put the link in all the old videos. And so Patreon membership, let's say, is $5 a month or whatever. I've never actually been paid through Patreon. I do have one, but I have seen a lot of successful channels that use Patreon. And also you can have perks. So for example, Patreon members can tell you what kind of videos to make. They can do interviews with you. There's all kinds of things. It's just, they're subscribing to you. They're not subscribing to your YouTube channel necessarily. And I wish I had more information on that, but it is a thing, so look it up. Patreon is something that you should have in your back pocket from the beginning. And then you have donation links. So the most popular one is called buymeacoffee.com. And what that lets people do is, if you're not monetized, they can click on a link on, it's called Buy Me a Coffee, and they can donate to you. And so they can send you, it's basically like a tip, if that makes sense. So let's say someone didn't want to subscribe to you with Patreon, right, per month. But let's say somebody really enjoyed your video and they just wanted to send you $5. They would click on Buy Me a Coffee, they put the tip in there, and then you get a portion of that tip. So I have a Buy Me a Coffee account, but I've never actually had a tip through there. And I keep forgetting to put these links in my description. I'm telling you about it and I'm not even using it. But anyway, that's what it is. So there's buymeacoffee.com. There's another one called co-fi.com, which is basically the same thing. Some people use that one. It's the same thing. But I'm not sure if somebody sends you $5, how much you actually get. I would assume that they take a percentage of it. But the thing is, with Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, any donation link, I think PayPal actually has a donation link button as well. They used to a long time ago. Venmo, Cash App, whatever. So, but you're not, the point of the donation links, you do not want to be asking people for money. You don't want to be begging them, say, hey, send me money. You just want to have it available. You want the link to be in the description. If someone uses Buy Me a Coffee a lot, and they see the link, and they'll say, hey, I'll send you, 3 or 5 or whatever the minimum is, maybe it's $1, and just to support you. So again, it's not through YouTube. But have it available to people. Make all these accounts when you make your YouTube account, but do not ask for money. Definitely not. Because people don't like that. So that's that part. There's probably more that I don't know about, but there's Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon are kind of the two main ones. The final one is general affiliate codes. So a code-based system means that you will get a percentage of the sale if somebody uses your code in that website. So for example, for computers, which is what this channel is about now, if I was to suggest a computer building service or pre-built company and they use my code, then I would get a percentage of the sale. You've also seen many people posting codes for the Windows keys. And they say, oh, we're saving you money because you used my code. That's not true. They use the code because they get paid. It's not to save you money. It does save you money, but they should just say, hey, I'm giving you this code so I can get paid, instead of saying, hey, I'm saving you all this money. But, that's the nature of the process. Anyway, that's affiliate marketing. There's many different reasons. Also, not a lot of people know this, but eBay actually has an affiliate marketing section. I do have an eBay affiliate account. It took a long time to get approved for that. I don't use it, and I should. But you can actually refer items from eBay. It has to be the actual item, though. It's not like Amazon. It has to be the actual item. If they click on that link and they buy that item, you get paid. So imagine if you could do it correctly. I mean, you would have all these eBay links and stuff, right? And you would be getting paid on all those sales, and you're not doing anything. You're just making the link for it. But yeah, I suggest that really you should only make links or affiliates things or videos with affiliate links for things that you have actually used. There are channels that provide affiliate links for things that they have not used, and it's a little spammy, if you know what I mean. I've seen one where it was just a channel of links. That was the whole channel. I clicked on all the videos and it was just a link to everything. It would say, hey, this is this product. Hey, this is this product. And it was just this sort of generic kind of video where it's just showing you like a screen slideshow of the product, and then the link was in the bottom, which works. I mean, I guess they probably make money from that, but you want to have some credibility. So at least make it something that you actually used, or maybe your friend used, or something that you have a little bit of knowledge about, so that people can believe what you're saying. Now, this category is a little bit interesting. It only applies to some channels. If you're a channel that focuses on items, for example, reviewing stuff or building stuff, something where there's a physical product that you talk about a lot in your channel, eventually people will send you free stuff. And I know that sounds weird, but it does happen. If you were, let's say you had a channel about gardening and you kept making gardening videos, somebody might watch that channel and they might send you the seeds for your gardening, or they might want you to review their item. Or in my particular case, because this is a computer related channel, it hasn't happened yet, but it does happen to other people in my space. If you talk about an item enough, they will send you free stuff. If you do Amazon reviews a lot, say you keep buying the same item on Amazon all the time, they'll send you free stuff. It happens. I don't really have a way to explain how it works, but it eventually happens to you if your channel is related to stuff. Now, let's say you have a YouTube channel where you give advice to people, or you talk about books or stuff like that. Maybe they're not going to send you stuff because your channel is not about stuff. But if your channel is about stuff, they will send you stuff. Somebody will, somewhere, because they want you to review the item, recommend it, and then they're going to sell more of it. But from what I can tell, it's mostly, if you buy a lot of stuff on Amazon and you do a bunch of reviews on Amazon, really nice reviews, at some point, somebody from that company will reach out to you and say, hey, do you want to review this item? We'll send it to you for free. You can keep it, but make a video about it and then post it, and then you can have the item. And I'm not sure how it works because I haven't received any product review items yet, which is weird because there are channels that are way smaller than mine and they get free stuff. So I'm not sure why that is, but I think that they're buying this item online over and over, and I think the company recognized that. And so then they reached out to them to say, hey, would you like to try this stuff? And for me and my channel, I mostly use used parts, so that's why that's probably not going to happen for me. But that's a consideration. If you get one item free out of 100, why not? It's still free. I mean, you could sell it after, I guess, you review it and make money that way. That's what some people do. I've seen a lot of channels where they received an item for review and then they sell it, which is funny. Hey, I mean, you have every right to do it. As long as you do the review, there's no agreement that says you have to keep it forever. So that's another way to make a few bucks. Anyway, those are just some ideas. That's what I do, all of these. And then, there's 100 more, I'm sure. But if you have any ideas you'd like to throw in the comments, ways that you make money from YouTube without getting paid by YouTube. And then maybe we'll revisit this subject again. Anyway, thank you for watching and good luck out there.